Hello everybody, welcome to Humble Warrior Yoga. My name is Taylor. Today's class is a 15-minute morning stretch class, so it's perfect right when you get up in the morning to help wake your body and your mind up. For the session, you will need 2 blocks. They will be beneficial. Before we start, I'll give the fun fact. Today's fun fact is that McDonald's used to have broccoli that was flavored bubblegum. Alrighty, so we're gonna start lying on our side. Grab your 2 blocks if you have them. One's gonna be underneath your head, and then the other one's gonna be in between your knees. So knees are in line with the hips, ankles tracking just below the knees. Reach your hands out in front. And you're just gonna take your left hand, so you're lying on your right side, left fingertips go a little bit beyond the right fingertips, and then start to bring that left arm up, over, and around. Keep gently squeezing the block in between your legs together. And again, just begin to make these circular motions, opening up the shoulder, opening up the spine. And remember, this is a easy morning stretch style class, so you don't need to go in and kill it. Just gently waking up the body. And start to move with your breath. Maybe you inhale, open it up. And exhale as you close. Or vice versa, it doesn't really matter. Let's do one more this direction. Good, we're just gonna switch sides. So coming over to your left side, with your 2 blocks. One under your head, one in between your knees. Now you're gonna start to bring your right fingertips beyond the left fingertips, and then start to take that right arm up with your ear, gently squeezing the block. Trying to keep the hips stable. So that the focus really is on the upper back and shoulders. So anytime you do a twist where you're really trying to anchor the lower body, it's going to target more of the upper spine. And the opposite is also true. So anytime you're doing a twist, such as a supine twist where you're anchoring the upper body and you're moving the lower, that's going to target more the lower spine. A couple more. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Nice. Make your way to a seat. Grab your blocks. Now for my sanity, cross your right shin in front of your left. Now you're not crisscrossing at the ankles here. You just want your right shin in front of the left, and then gently folding forward. And then see how out in front of you have this kind of rainbow or half arch. Play with where you place your hands along that arch. So maybe you come over to the left and feel a nice line of tension in the right hip, or coming to the other side, maybe that changes it. So play with it a bit. And then once you find a good spot, go ahead and pause. You can spike up onto your fingertips. If you do have the mobility in the morning to take your forearms down, you could, or taking them onto your block. Take one more breath. Exhale all the way out. Bring yourself back up. So grab your block, take it next to your left hip, left forearm onto your block, right bicep next to your ear for a nice little side bend. Now once again, play with this line of tension. If you want to start to point your torso down a little bit, you can. I generally like to rotate up in any side body movement, but I'll leave that up to you. Now try and inflate that right lung from the hip all the way up into the armpit. One more deep breath in. And all the way out. Abdominals bring you up. Same. Other side, left shin in front, right shin behind. Just begin to fold over your two shins. Now any amount. Coming over to the left, seeing how that feels. Coming over to the right, seeing how that feels. You could use your block. Try and relax your shoulders, your belly, your jaw. Take one more deep breath. Exhale all the way out. Nice. Roll yourself back up. Block over to the right side. Right forearm onto your block. Left bicep next to your ear. Rotate down. Rotate up. Notice if one side feels a little bit tighter. Really try and slow down your breathing. Good. With your next inhale, come on up. You're going to make your way to all fours, hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We'll do some cat-cow, so when you're ready, inhale, flick the tailbone up, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, round your low back, mid back, upper back. Push the floor away. Push, 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 and tuck your chin towards your chest. Good. Arch your spine. And exhale, round your spine. Keep going with your breath. One more. Good. Bring it back to neutral. We'll do some barrel rolls. Ribs go over to the left. You're going to drop your belly down, push the ribs over to the right, and then come up, over and around, pushing the floor away. Push, push, push. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Keep going this direction. Good. Bring it back to center. Same other side. Ribs go over to the right. Drop your belly down. Push the ribs over to the left. Push the floor away. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Draw your navel up and in. And again, ribs to the right. Belly drops down. Ribs to the left. Round your spine like a cat. Couple more this way. Good. Bring it back to neutral. Step your right foot to your right pinky finger. Grab your 2 blocks in this low lizard lunge here. Your back toes can be tucked or not. I'll leave that up to you. But we'll just hold here for about a minute. And if you are doing this in the morning, probably best to have your blocks on the highest setting, just because we tend to be a little bit tighter and stiffer in the morning. So work with where you're at today. Nice. Take one more inhale. Now as you exhale, hop your left knee back a touch and start to wiggle your right toes forward. Begin to push your hips back, straighten your right leg. Walk your blocks back with you a little bit. And just like we played with the stretch, the seated glute stretch, you can play with this stretch. So toes, point them out. Does that change the sensation? If you point the toes in, does it change it? Once again, try and find a nice line of tension and then just hold right there. Alrighty. Bending back into that right knee. Pull the leg back into tabletop. And setting up for the other side, step the left foot to your left pinky finger. Maybe just keep your hands on the blocks. So we're in this low lizard lunge. And you could kind of pulse in and out of this if you see fit. Finding a good position for yourself. And if you need to wing that left knee open, you can. Feel free. Alrighty, take one more breath in. And breath out. Hop the right knee back. Start to push your hips back. Wiggle the left toes forward just a little bit and walk your 2 blocks back towards you. So you're in this half split. And of course, if you want to go lower on the blocks, by all means, you can do that. Try and keep your spine nice and flat like you were doing a halfway lift. And then exhale, folding with a flat back. That'll make the sensation in the back of the left leg a bit more intense. Nice, lunging back into the left knee. I'm gonna pull the left leg back. Go ahead and take a seat in a cross-legged position. Now you could do this on a block. We'll just spend the remaining minute or so taking some deep breaths just to reground yourself for your day ahead. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in from your hips. Feel that breath kind of grow up your spine, up through the heart and out through the crown of the head. Maintain this length. As you exhale, just feel yourself get a little bit heavier into your seat. Let's take 4 more deep breaths. See if you can imagine with each inhale getting a little bit taller. And with each exhale, feeling more grounded. Last 2. With this next one, take your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your heart up towards your mind. Exhale, bow your mind in towards your heart. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope this made you feel a little bit more awake. Namaste.